welcome back, it's Nidge. Let's get to it. Okay, what do we got? So last time we pretty much finished up Terracefull Glades. Let's drop stuff into the city. Didn't clean our bags.
I have exactly what you need. Goodbye. I'm listening. Do not seek death.
Okay, let's go and get the Zeppelin. We'll head over to Orgrimmar. Get the flight path. We'll go visit the Thrall. Phew! Oh, bless me, sorry. I was drifting off to sleep whilst listening to that delicate music of Tearsful Glades. I yank you out. Massive sneeze. Smells like orc. It's a lovely cup of tea. Discovered Orgrimmar. Remember the first time me and my mage and I were coming into Orgrimmar. It was like 2004. Completely new to RPGs. We walked into here after getting invested and started. Just being amazed at the sheer size of it. Oh, it was incredible. Such a good feeling.
What are you looking for?
Fight clubs.
Welcome.
One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, adventurer. But I would be a fool to play my hand so early. It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lands and only cause the infection to grow worse. But you, a young adventurer, could go places my agents could not. Could learn the truth. Could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar. find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me.
Just in time for it to load. So, another reason why mine suck is because we get rend. Increases hit points by 300, 50% haste to melee attacks, 10 mana regen every 5 seconds. Okay, lads. Unlucky. I'd say my titles. I love them. There's not a lot about this world in space. Off to Skull Rock. Mr. Hunter, Coffee Fox. Take those skins, thank you very much. Okay, here we go, Skull Rock. Lovely silver alley. Respawns like that. there is a 14 in there that drops a quest, so quest in this area extensively. I just want a quest to do. That was easy. Let's do it.
Good adventurer! The spirits be praised! Perhaps you are the one who will finally put my greatest fears to rest. Who would suspect someone so young and so brave would rise up and champion our cause? You remind me of myself when I was younger. I will ensure that you are justly rewarded for your efforts. If we both survive the coming storm, but there is time for more praise later. You've not accomplished anything in comparison to what you will face, but this is a good start.
Now, let us see if this insignia you found is worth the effort. There is a warlock within the city who believes he has my trust. He does not know that I realize where his true loyalties lie. He is in fact the leader of the Burning Blade. But do not rush off to do battle with him. He has a purpose, and we shall use him against our enemies. Take this insignia to him, in the Cleft of Shadow, here in Orgrimmar. Speak to him, and see if he believes you are one of his own. Then return to me here. The primary task set upon me by our great war chief is to root out the creatures responsible for infesting our lord's great city with demonic influence. The Burning Blade is one threat, but there are others. The Searing Blade, for instance, who make their home in Ragefire Chasm, secretly attempting to subvert innocent members of the Horde. If they are to be stopped, then their leader must be slain. A Felguard named Taragamon, the Hungerer. Kill him and his heart will appease Thrall, of this I'm sure.
Well, excellent, most excellent adventurer. What you have done this day is only the first step in a much broader foundation. A foundation that we will build the destruction of the Shadow Council on, once and for all. Tell me all he said, and leave not one word out. It may be more important than you realize.
Leaders of the Searing Blade, this concerns me most. If they are the ones of value to Niru, then those are who we must target first. This satyr, Bazalon, and the other Niru mentioned, what was he? A warlock must be slain. Return to the Cleft of Shadow and enter Ragefire Chasm, adventurer. Find these two leaders of the Searing Blade and kill them. But be careful not to let Niru know it was you who did this. You must retain your identity as one of his brothers in arms.
Oh, so that's the two Orgrimmar RFC quests, I think.
What are you looking for?
Magic. We have crossroads.
Stronghold.
I'm
Very good.
If initial reports are true, then the toxicity of these hearts could lead to further advances in our knowledge of poisons. This is a welcome delivery, adventurer. Your reward is well earned.
I have need to send a crate of potions, reagents, and other items to my associates in the old world. Little time I have to actually see them to the dock at Ratchet, and the last caravan has already left. If you could, please take this to Wharf Master Dizzywig. He will ensure that it is placed on the next boat to Blackwater Cove. The oases of the Barrens hide a mystery. Life energy flows from their waters, invigorating the plants and beasts that drink it. Invigorating and altering. There is a mushroom that grows near these oases. Its spores hold properties that we, the apothecaries of Lordaeron, find useful. Bring me these spores and you will earn our gratitude.
All the Quillboars are our enemies, adventurer. Some just prove to be more of a nuisance than others. The Razormane tribe has been attacking our supply lines from Durotar, causing us no end of annoyance. I have scouts seeking the leader of these raids. But until then, any losses you can inflict on the filthy pigmen would aid us. Start in the northeast towards Durotar. You can always tell their dens from the huge, thorny vines that come up from the earth. Seek them out and slay them.
That attack on the caravan contained supplies we desperately needed. You've been brave enough to take on the Razormane tribe so far, and I will ask you to do so again, but this time, I wonder if I could ask you to keep your eyes open for some of our lost supplies. You can probably find them throughout their camps. The Quillboar getting fat off their dishonorable acts. The people of the Crossroads would be in your debt.
The blasted harpies have been ravaging our caravan supplies for too long. It's time we slit a few of their throats and diminish their numbers. I've been snooping around their nests and figured out who leads who. The most devastating attack will destroy a good section of their lower chain of command, and then we can work our way to the top. I'll start you off slow. Take out Witchwing harpies and Witchwing rogue feathers in the northwest, and bring me 8 Witchwing talons. That should be a good start. Not long ago, a shipment of silver was stolen from our guard tower. It was meant as payroll to the Crossroads guards, and we want that silver back. The strange thing is, we caught one of the thieves on the night of the theft, and it was a raptor. Unbelievable. I don't know what raptors would want with silver, but I don't care. I want the raptors dead so they won't steal from us again. Hunt raptors in the Barrens. Collect for me their heads.
Your first prey will be easy. The Plainstriders to the east have been harassing our food supplies and have become a nuisance. Put down the Plainstriders and return to me with their beaks.
Long ago, the Barrens was a lush place, teeming with life. But war and cataclysm raged across the land, scorching it and leaving a dry husk. Such is the way of things, and it saddens my heart. But within the past few years, new oases have formed in the Barrens, and life stirs. And deep down, we druids sense a power leaking its way to the surface. We must find its source. Travel to the Forgotten Pools, northwest of the Crossroads. Search its waters for a source of power, then return here.
Nice. So, a few quests here to keep us going in Crossroads. Just made our way to Ratchet as well. The boat's just arrived. We're taking them today, but
A small enough crate. Yes, I should be able to find room for this aboard the ship. It sails with the next tide. I trust this is soon enough? Excellent. Let me just enter it into my ledger. All taken care of. Good day to you, adventurer. Time is... The venture company set up a small research facility far to the north of here, southwest of the Sludge Fen. I don't know very much about what they're doing, but did manage to discover that they're experimenting with something called a samouflage.
Now, what the heck is a samouflage? Well, whatever it is, I want to examine it, so I need someone to go get it. I obtained a copy of their control system operating manual. You should be able to figure out how to disengage the samouflage from it.
crossroads. We're pretty much set up now for a good questing session on the Silver and the Barrens. So what we'll do now is we'll head down to Thunder Bluff and pick up the flight path to Rajah on the way. Into Thunder Bluff, get the 2 RFC quests. We'll pick up the necklace quest. Very much drop these. Now I know that I follow Robert Rambles, who does a lot of these Let's Plays. Really great guy. Doesn't do so much Horde stuff now, he's more Alliance. We love Horde here. But when he does do Horde, he tends to cut out the running. And good and bad in that. I'm not going to cut it out for several reasons. One, I'd like to show that actually it doesn't take that long. I mean, look at that. This is a 36-minute recording. We've been quite productive. We've got over to the flight path we went through. We've done hidden enemies. We've gone back. We've picked up the other quests. We've got to Crossroads. We've picked up the Ratchet flight path. We've got all our quests sorted, ready to start at Crossroads. We've flown back to Crossroads and now we're heading down to Southern Barrens. It's taken us 36 minutes. I think that's pretty good. I think some people have this perception. They pick up that quest. It's later on after you've picked up the shells, I think, as part of the quest in the Barrens around the Oases. You go back to Helbrim and he tells you, take it to Thunder Bluff. And he gives you 45 minutes to do it. And people look at that and, oh, I have to walk to Thunder Bluff now. It doesn't take long. It really doesn't. I mean, even in this brief monologue of 1 minute, we're already down to the southern part, the midpoint of the Barrens. It's 1 minute. It's not far. And the beauty is, if you do this early, it just sets you up so well for your travel around the Barrens later, and just in general, kind of easier to get to Camp Tarajo, Thunder Bluff. It's just so much easier, and I find it quite chill. So that's reason 1. Reason 2, you can chill out to the music. Who doesn't like the Barrens music? We get to take in the scenery. And the third, most important, is I haven't got into video editing yet, and I don't know how to do it. So that's probably the biggest reason why I'm not doing it. But for the other 2 reasons, I think they're pretty valid as well. So yeah, there we go.
Power to the Forsaken.
flyby kiss from drug dealer. Troll Mage was quite random. I don't know them. But thank you. I do. To bring up Undead Mage's stay. Level 13 coming into capture Island. It's another talent point, improved frostbolt.
Peace, friend. Go in peace.
So Ren just dropped, and it drops in the Crossroads, and it drops in Camp Tarajo for the Horde, as well as Orgrimmar. But if you are not honoured with Orgrimmar, if you're not friendly with Orgrimmar, you do not get it in Camp Tarajo or in Crossroads, which I think is scandalous, because I'm pretty sure that a mind-controlled alliance in the Crossroads can receive Brent, and they're not friendly, so go figure. That's all. Peaceful music of Morgor. Green prairies.
How may I aid you? Ancestors watch over you.
There we go, so that's the loop done in Kalimdor. We've got the flight path sorted. Took us about 10 minutes. Took in the scenery, enjoyed the music.
Hail! Beneath the city of Orgrimmar, stout creatures known as trogs started coming to the surface from deep below the lava-filled tunnels. In her ever-benevolence, Magatha sought to make peace with the creatures, but they turned on her diplomats, killing them. She will not allow such treatment of the Tauren people, and now consider the creatures a threat to all of the Horde. She asks that you put an end to this trog threat, before it overwhelms the Horde from below. Find Ragefire Chasm and destroy them all. The Trogs are not the only thing that interested Magatha in Ragefire Chasm. She has heard word that one of her servants, a Moor Grimtotem, found something peculiar while in the chasm, but he never made it out to show her what. She'd like Maor's body found, if it still exists, and any signs of what he found while attempting to speak to the Trogs. Return to Magatha any items of interest, and I'm sure she would be very generous in her reward. Again, seek the chasm in the darkest areas of Orgrimmar.
Filthy scum! Leaves me for his damn crusade, because the light is the most important thing we have against the threats the undead pose. Well, what about his children? What about me? Night after night I sat patiently waiting for him, always second to his blasted duty. Well, witness what justice brings you, adventurer. He's dead, and I'm bearing the very thing he was trying to stop. Take this piece of junk and put it on his tomb at the sepulchre. I want nothing to do with it anymore, or him.
There we go. So that's the pendant quest we were looking for. I've also just picked up the other things because there's a trainer here. Arcane missile, bar, just don't know what to use actually. Rank 3 fireball. Put that out. We've got slow fall. Need some feathers for that though. There we go, that's the loop. We have back to the city. I had to drop the supplies to Crossroads quest so we can pick up the quest. We can easily pick that up next time around Crossroads. There we're back.
This crate must reach the sepulchre in Silverpine. That is easily done. Our bats fly there daily. The Batmaster in the sepulchre is Karos Razok. If you have already met him, then I can give you a bat to fly back to him. Our bats will always fly to the Undercity, but to travel to more remote locales, their rider must first visit the area and speak with its Batmaster. You have met Karos in the sepulchre, so you may now fly bats there. Speak with me again when you're ready.
13 we can use on wands. Greater magic wand. Good. It's the pendant laid on the graveyard.
Good work, adventurer. These weapons will ensure our death guards don't get caught unprepared. You've done a valuable service for our Dark Lady.
What is it? Embrace the shadow.
There we go. So that's it for this episode. We're back to Sepulture. We're ready to quest here. We've got a return quest up to the north again to return to Quinn. We have a few kill quests. Once we get to those, we'll return to the Barrens and start there. We should be well on our way to 14 then, at which point we'll try to get into RC. But until then, we'll take a sleep. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe. Really helps me grow the channel if you like the content. Thanks very much. Take care.